So I'm here today with my friend Jim, and behind us is his beautiful 1968 Pontiac GTO. Now Jim, in 1968 your brother bought a Pontiac Le Mans, which kind of gave you an idea.
I ended up at the showroom with my dad and my brother after he just returned from school, and he was interested in buying a car. So we came upon the 68 Le Mans, and of course my dad getting in and out of several cars and getting that new car's smell and feel, he thought maybe I'm in the market as well. And my response was, of course, well, you don't want to buy the same car Jack has. So along with the salesman, I waltzed him over to a 1968 GTO on the other side of the showroom. And lo and behold, my eyes got big as my father's eyes got bigger, and ended up walking out with that car. Fast forward to the the summer of 1969. My brother said, let's go down to a White Sox game, twilight doubleheader. His car at the time happened to be on empty, so we asked my dad, could we borrow the GTO? He said, absolutely. We got down to Sox Park, Old Comiskey Park, and my brother dropped me off. I went to the will call for the tickets, and he went off and parked the car. We met at the gate, enjoyed a doubleheader win over the Yankees, and then proceeded to walk out to the parking lot. And we continued to walk and looking for the car, and suddenly we realized the car was stolen. And upon turning to me and realizing it was stolen, he said, well, I've got a great idea. He said, I'll call the police and you go ahead and call Dad. I got a better idea for you. I will call the police, and then you go ahead and call Dad. In which case my father wasn't too pleased about it, but happy we were safe and everything was okay. But unfortunately, we never found the car.
You've got some very neat family photos showing that GTO.
Right, exactly. I was washing the car in south side of Chicago, my parents' home, and all of a sudden they exited the home out of the bungalow and sitting on the front stoop and yelled at me, and I caught their eye and came up from the left front fender after wiping down the car and giving it a quick wash. Fast forward a year later, when I entered as a freshman at the University of Dubuque, in Dubuque, Iowa, and they drove me up there. And
so what year, Jim, did you come across this vehicle?
Well, I actually came across this in the first part of 2015. Saw it on the internet. It was on a farm out in Iowa. So very nervously, I bought the car over the internet, sight unseen. Went immediately to Tri-Power in Libertyville with John and Mike Marquise. The car just basically needed a lot of tender loving care. Under hood is 400 horse, and it's the stock 400, stock 4-speed as well.
One other family connection is hanging from the rearview mirror.
Well, at the time in 1968, being a freshman in college, I was a big fan of Scooby-Doo's. As the story has it, that my mom tells it, that there was a little Scooby-Doo ornament that was hanging from my parents' original GTO, and when the car was stolen, of course, never got the car back, never got the little ornamented GTO.
Well, thanks, Jim, for sharing your story. And if you want to see more classic recollections just like this, go to dailyherald.com.